Hi everyone. So today we have Molly from Georgetown Wealth Management, who is here to talk to us about how Georgetown Wealth Management implemented some of the document data group way. So thank you for joining me today, Molly. First question really is just to tell us a bit about the company, who you are, what you do, where you're based, because you've got a beautiful view in the background.
Yeah, we do. So we're Georgetown Wealth Management. We're a family-run IFA firm, and we're based in Glasgow City Centre, Buchanan Street. We've been in business for roughly about 4 years, although combined experience in financial services is well over 30 years for the staff that work here. So there's only 4 of us, 4 members of staff, so we are quite a small firm. We specialise in kind of pensions and investments and protection.
Brilliant, thank you. So as I sort of mentioned, you're also a customer of Document Data Group.
Yeah.
Could you describe to me what you were doing beforehand, what you've implemented, and ultimately how that's benefited your business?
Yeah, of course. So we have over 200 clients, and every client has to have their own file. We are heavily regulated, so we have to save all files. Absolutely all documents must be retained within Georgetown, so we have to keep everything. Before we were using Microsoft Office and just saving everything onto a central server. So it was just the kind of old way of working where everything had a folder and then there were subfolders within that folder. Having 4 members of staff, although it doesn't sound like a lot, having everybody call one particular document the same name consistently seemed to be very difficult. Therefore, if you were trying to find a document, then it was not always the same name that it was called. So you might have something called a file note, and there would be a date after the file note. Somebody would put the date before the file note. Some people would call it the heading of the file note instead. So sometimes it would be very, very difficult to find documents. There was also quite a lot of documents that went missing or accidentally got deleted, and then there was no way of kind of recovering that or working out who did the accidental deletion of the file.
Human shame.
Yeah. So now obviously we've moved to Document Data's Therefore system, and it's just night and day compared to how we used to work. So therefore kind of forces us to call files all exactly the same name. It forces you to put in a date. Before you were kind of, if you were looking for a specific document, you could be there for 25 minutes trying to search through all the different subfolders, whereas now it's just a case of clicking on the client name and then looking down the subfolders and filtering everything down. So you've taken maybe a 25-minute job and reduced it to a couple of minutes absolute max.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so that's a lot more efficient using Therefore.
And I dare say as well, the whole audit trail feature of Therefore will help with those deleted files that you mentioned. You'll be able to pull them back now.
Yeah, well, you have every staff member's name attached to any file that they open or amend or change. And that you can add a wee note to say what you changed in the file if you opened something and amended it or changed something within there, then you can tell who actually did any alterations, which is brilliant.
Well, thank you so much, Molly. Is there anything you would like to add? I really appreciate your time today, but thank you very much.
No, I mean, definitely always recommend Document Data. We have done now to a couple of different businesses that we work with, and it's totally changed the way we work. And so it's a lot better now than it was before.
Thank you so much for your time today, and we wish you all the very best as a business. Thank you.
Excellent.